Hello everyone, welcome back to some Marble Snap. This is Hauser Mike, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to get started with the game, how to build a deck, what goes into getting with Marble Snap, and all that other good stuff. So, I have a nice little collection of cards here I've been playing. So let's go ahead and just build a deck from scratch, okay? So we'll start off with a card that I think everybody starts off with, which is QuickStart. And as you can see, he's got a blue circle, which means he costs 1 energy to play. Every turn, you'll have a set amount of energy to use. Your first turn, you'll have 1. Second turn, you'll have 2. Third turn, 3, so on and so forth, until you get to your 6th turn, which is the last turn. So he costs 1 energy. He has 2 attack, as you can see on the right-hand side in gold. And his effect is he starts in your opening hand. So it's always great. You always have something to start off with. Cool. I'm going to add him to our deck. Nice. A good rule of thumb is that you want to have more lower cost cards and fewer higher cost cards. So if we look down here with the Hulk, he costs 6 energy and has 12 attack. And he doesn't have an effect. He just gives you 12 attack for one of the 3 locations that you're going to put him in. And the thing is that you cannot play multiple 6s. So let's just say you're on your 6th turn, you have 6 energy, you can only play the Hulk. You cannot play anything else. So you don't want to have your deck full of 6s because you won't be able to play them until the last turn anyways. So we're going to add Hulk to our deck because he's always great. Now let's go up here and find different options that we can have. So we have Ant-Man over here. He's got an ongoing effect to where if you have 3 other cards at this location, they'll get +3 power. So there's 3 locations that you can play up to 4 cards at each location. So it's not that hard to fill up a location. So this is a good option for you if you want to get started with your Ant-Man. Let's go ahead and add him to the deck. Let's look at Hawkeye. He's got an on-reveal effect to where if you play a card here next turn, he'll get +2 power. So he's a 1 cost card, so you'll generally play another card right after it's into him. So it's a good effect. It's nice. Add to the deck. We have Squirrel Girl, where she's got an on-reveal effect to where if you play her, as soon as she's revealed, she'll add a 1 power squirrel to each location. Squeak. And this does not have an effect. So go ahead and put in Squirrely Girl. Let's see, another good one. Okay, so we have 4 1 cost cards. So I think that's a pretty good number to stick with. Now let's go to 2 cost cards. All right, so you want to have a good balance of lower cost cards, but as you get higher, you'll want less of them because you won't be able to play them as much. One of my favorite 2 cost cards is Angela. When you play a card here, +2 power. Okay, so as long as she is the first card played at a location, every time you add a card to that location and play it there, you have to play a card there, and we'll talk about that difference later on. She'll get +2 power. That's a good one. But Forge, on reveal is the next card you play +2 power. That's cool. Where's the card I'm looking for? Okay, he's actually a 2. So we're gonna add an Angela. Let's see another good 2 cost card. Add in a Sentinel. Sentinel is a really great starting card. On reveal, you add another Sentinel to your hand. And so it's really great because as soon as you play it, you are guaranteed that Sentinel to your hand. So you'll have options to play that Sentinel, which has 3 power for 2 costs. Anyway. Okay, that is 2 cost cards. I think we can add 1 more. We can add in, Medusa. Medusa's got a great on-reveal effect to where if she's at the middle location, she will get +2 power. So there's only 3 locations, and if she's in the middle one, which is very easy to pull off most of the time, she'll get +2, so she'll end up having 4. power. Add her to the deck. Now let's look at 3-cost cards. Here is Bishop. When you play a card anywhere, it doesn't have to be at the same location. When you play a card, this gains 1 power. And the reason I'm saying when you play a card is because if we look at Squirrel Girl's effect, she'll add a 1 power squirrel to each location. So you're gonna play Squirrel Girl, and then 2 other squirrels will move into other locations. But those cards aren't being played. They're just an effect happening. So if you play Squirrel Girl, Bishop would only get +1. He wouldn't get +3 because of the 2 other squirrels that come into play. You just played 1 card. So hopefully that makes sense. That's 1 3-cost card. We're going to look at Cyclops. 3 costs for 4 power. Decent power card. Go ahead and add him to the deck. Actually, we'll take out Cyclops because I want to add in Jessica Jones. She is one of my favorite cards. If you don't play a card here on the next turn, she will get +4 power, which is really great because she'll end up having 8 power for just 1 card. We have 2 other cards, so we can add in a couple of 5s. So let's add in Blue Marble. That's a great starter card. He's got an ongoing effect to where your other cards will have +1 power. So every other card that you've played and is face up will have +1 power. Let's do 1 more 5. We can throw in or we could do 1 more 4. 5 or 4. Just go ahead and throw in a white queen in there. On reveal, draw a copy of the highest cost card in your opponent's hand. So it's 4 cost, 6 power. So we'll go ahead and get that. And that is deck 6. So now we built it, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 1 costs, 1, 2, 3, 3 2 costs, 1 3 cost, 2 4 costs, a 5 cost, and a 6 cost card in our deck. So you can see how there's more lower cost cards because you'll be playing that a lot more based off the energy you have. Okay, so now go ahead and select brand new deck I just built and go ahead and play that. So we're going to play against Success Prone. Success Prone. So Quicksilver starts in our opening hand. That's great. Cards that cost 1 can't be played here. So we'll know that we cannot play Quicksilver or Ant-Man there. So we'll go ahead and we'll play Ant-Man on the far right. Just because. Gotta play it somewhere. So now we got 2 energy this turn. Ongoing effects here are double. Medusa, she's got an on reveal. And our opponents just snapped, which means they're betting more cubes, so they think they'll win, which very possible. They might. So we're gonna play Hawkeye here, and then also Quicksilver there, so that Hawkeye, actually, well, we won't do that. Actually, I want to put Medusa here in the middle. Put Medusa here in the middle. That looks good. She gets +4. When you play a card here, add a copy to your opponent's hand. So, Machine World, you got to be very careful with this location, because if you play some of your best cards there, you're just giving that best card to your opponent. So, just be cautious of that. Right now, we're going to put a Hawkeye. Oh, that's right. If it costs 1, cannot be played. We're going to play a Sentinel here at Hellfire Club, so we can have a nice little spread of attack at different locations. Sentinel is going to give us another Sentinel to our hand. Nakia, on reveal, give the 2 leftmost cards in your hand +2 power. Interesting. So now we got 3 power, and we got our Nakia. Let's go ahead and play Bishop here, and then Hawkeye here in the middle. Jessica Jones is going to get +4 next turn, so we've got to be careful there. We don't have any ongoing effects. Oh, our opponent retreated. Interesting. And we got victory. You can always retreat if you don't think that you are going to win. But there you go. That is a victory here on Marble Snap with the brand new deck we just built. And it's a very simple deck to build, and you don't have to go super complicated. You can. That's the great thing about this. Every time you get more progress, you'll get more cards, and with different cards you can do different strategies. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions, just comment down below, and I'll be sure to get you some more Marble Snap content in the future. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Hauser Mike. Thank you. Bye-bye.